Hey, hey, what have we done? I'm Simon. This is Forever Young RC. I've did a couple of things to the FMS K5 Blazer, the FCX 24. I gotta say, it's the Boggers, baby. I had to put these on, and I had to put the Steely wagon wheels on there. It really just, you can't beat this look. It fits this 80s model truck just perfect. It reminds me of my old one that I had some Boggers on, almost just like this. Mine was a little bigger, and I love to go in the mud. Loved it. And these Boggers just grip and sling the mud like you wouldn't believe. And that was back in the day before we had all these big, huge mud trucks and all the big modified engines and stuff like that. It was back when the Bigfoot was just coming out. I think Bigfoot 1 might have been in 78 or something like that, but it was Bigfoot 2 and then Bigfoot 3. You know, that's the biggest truck you could see, and that was an exciting time back in the 80s and the 90s. The Bigfoot just kept re-innovating itself. But there were no really crazy mud trucks, but you could get some Boggers, throw them on your rig, and go mudding. I like the look of these Boggers so much. It just brings back such good memories. I'm fully aware that this is not a great rock crawler tire. However, on these smaller scale models, you would be surprised if you haven't tried them at how good they do. And I've got them where they're pretty soft, so you can get some good deflection out of them. All right, so I've got two things I've done to this. Stick around with me for a while, and I'll give you a bonus tip on how to get a double the size battery in here that normally comes in here. You get like a 380 milliamp. I'm going to tell you how to get a 600 milliamp in here and what I did. I'm going to show you. This is what I did. I told myself I was just going to leave this one stock since it was brushless, but I couldn't do it. I had to try it. I left it mostly stock, but I did put in a Lizard Pro to see how good the Lizard Pro would work with the, I forget how many kVs this Outrunner is, but it's an Outrunner. I figured, hey, let's give this a shot, see if it makes it any smoother, which stock, it's still super smooth. So I'll put the Lizard Pro in, and I put my Boggers on here, and the height of these Boggers, they are just perfect with this truck. I'm sorry, I forget what they are. I don't know, maybe 55, 56, I forget what they are, but they're not big. But man, they make this truck look so scale with these wheels and tires on there. And we're gonna get it in the sand and get some slow-mo shots. These things will really dig up the dirt. I love them. Okay, now I'm gonna give you the tip on the 600 milliamp battery that you can put in here to get you double the runtime in one of these. It's not rocket science, you can figure it out, but all you do is just take, and right here there's little like sides where the battery tray is. You just grind that out, and rather than use the strap, I just put a little piece of Velcro. You have this 600 milliamp battery pack I get from Ergenics off of Amazon. They've always worked really well for me. And you just put it right down in there, and it sits perfect. Body fits down, but you can just take a Dremel or something and just Dremel off those sides where it sits right down in there. If you like the content, I would encourage you to please subscribe so you don't miss any further content. Like, share with a friend, and really give me a comment. I enjoy interacting with you. So I'm gonna go out front here, go to a couple of spots and get some footage of this. See how these Boggers do on this K5 Blazer. Let's get it. Stock Outrunner, although I cannot run 3S because the motor just won't handle it. It does have much more power and much more smooth delivery, as you would expect from the Lizard Pro. These inserts tuned really well for this truck. You can see it getting maximum deflection. So look, it's got great traction. Crawling up the side of this mountain. But like I said, I also do have the inserts tuned very well. Yeah, all right. I like that. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoy throwing dirt as much as I do, I know you liked it. These tires, I just love them. Anytime I put them on anything, it just brings me back to when I was a kid. These are gonna be the home base for these tires because, like I said, these steely wagon wheels, it just screams 80s. And these tires fill up the wheel wells just enough where they don't rub. Now, the Lizard Pro, I mean, come on. It does just what we expect, right? It works. It's worked every time for me. It's smooth. And the big thing, you can tune it with your phone. That, you know, that's one of the biggest things for me. I love the Endura brushless system. But man, you can't tune it with your phone. You got to go into a computer and do these other things. So I got this Lizard Pro out of the other build that I have. And so I'll put it in here. I wanted to make sure it would run with this. So now just going to order another Lizard Pro to make it official. It helps a lot on the slow crawl uphill, but the downhill really makes a difference too. You know, people think a lot about that crawling uphill all the time. They don't think as much about the downhill, but you know, you go up, you got to come down. In the comments, let me know what you guys thought of this. Let me know if you like the Boggers as much as I do. I know they're not a traditional crawling tire, but man, they look good. I just love aggressive look. And if you've ever watched a mud truck coming down the road with Boggers on, it's just clawing at you. It looks like it's eating the road up, you know, in front of you or coming at you. It just looks like it's chewing the road up. It's awesome. So leave in the comments if you like the idea of the Lizard Pro going in here. And I really thank you for stopping by. But I have another video right here that I want you to go check out.